Here we are, back at Bill Pogue's. It's after 11 p.m. What do we know? Well, there are less people drinking here than last night. Most would rather stay in and listen for updates. On the air over CBS right now is Joan Brooks. Me? I'm just trying to have that nightcap I started yesterday.
Once again, CBS brings you 15 minutes of words.
There are still news bulletins coming out of Europe. It's almost dawn there. The men will be continuing their missions with D-Day +1. So far we know that at least 4,000 Allied soldiers have been killed in the initial attack. But the German forces on the Normandy peninsula have either been killed, captured, or forced to withdraw to the Caen. I'm sure as we speak, troops and equipment are being ferried across the channel. I know the hope is that by the end of June, we'll have nearly 1 million men in Western Europe as we advance north from Italy simultaneously. With the Russians pushing Germany west, it's only a matter of time. The Germans won't go down without a fight, but I know the American resolve. We'll be up to the task, no matter how long it takes. It's why next month on Breaking Walls, we'll move just a few weeks into the future and focus on Independence Day 1944. The reading material used in today's episode was Radio Speakers, a Biographical Dictionary by Jim Cox, On the Air by John Dunning, Network Radio Ratings by Jim Ramsberg, as well as articles from Broadcasting Magazine, CBSNews.com, GlobalNews.ca, Life Magazine, Military-History.org, The New York Times, The New York Daily News, Presidency.ucsb.edu, RadioArchives.com, and Radio Daily. On the interview front, Andre Baruch, Mel Blanc, Ken Carpenter, Norman Corwin, Alice Frost, Barbara Luddy, Brett Morrison, Ken Roberts, Kate Smith, and Olin Soule spoke with Chuck Shaden. Hear these full chats at speakingofradio.com. Hyman Brown, Stats Cotsworth, Jim Jordan, Mandel Kramer, and Jan Miner spoke to Dick Bertel and Ed Corcoran for WTIC's The Golden Age of Radio. Hear these interviews at goldenage-wtic.org. Joan Banks spoke to Spurvac. For more info, go to spurvac.com. Fran Carlin, John Daly, and Ben Grauer spoke for Westinghouse's 50th anniversary. Ned Calmer, Doug Edwards, Lowell Thomas, Charles Osgood, and Bob Trout spoke to CBS for their 50th anniversary. H.V. Kaltenborn spoke to NBC for their 50th anniversary. Charles Collingwood and Bob Trout spoke to the makers of Please Stand By. Bob Trout also spoke to the Television Academy. George Burns spoke with Barbara Walters. And Red Skelton spoke with Deanie Petty. Selected music featured in today's episode was Romanian Folk Dance No. 3 by Bela Bartok, played by Avi Avatal, and Wilderness Trail by Walter Scharf for National Geographic. A massive special thank you to Walden Hughes for supplying so many master quality recordings used in this D-Day episode. Listen to Walden's shows on the Yesterday USA Radio Network. Breaking Walls episode 153 will move a month into the future and spotlight the programming on Independence Day 1944. This episode will be available beginning July 1st, 2024, everywhere you get your podcasts and at thewallbreakers.com. In the meantime, give Breaking Walls a quick rating on whatever platform you listen, and especially subscribe on YouTube. You can also join the Breaking Walls Facebook group at facebook.com/groups/thewallbreakers. And support this show for as little as $1 a month at patreon.com/thewallbreakers. So until July 1st, my name is James Scully. This has been Breaking Walls episode 152, and I'll catch you on the flip side. Thank you very much.
so clear. My lips try to whisper queer things in your ear, but somehow or other nothing sounds quite so dear as this soft caressing word I know. Amor, amor, my love. When you're away, there is no day, and nights are lonely. Amor, amor, my love. Make life divine, say you'll be mine and love me only. Amor.